You know who needs a mattress to hang out in his house and just sleep and just enjoy all the money that he's making now for no apparent reason? Our friend old Danny Garcia. Daniel Garcia came out, great Brian, last on Dynamite and answered the question of the ages, averted a crisis, disaster is not going to take place. Daniel Garcia is staying with AEW, baby. Aren't you relieved?
You know, watching this, I'd be relieved I didn't see him on TV for a while. This was cringy to me. He can't talk. He doesn't have the voice. He can't pull it off, and everything's just rah-rah bullshit. I'm staying with AEW. Why don't you disclose how much Tony's paying you? If you want to make it sound like you're doing some charity work.
Yes, I'll have you know I'm not going to forget the children in the streets of Calcutta. I'm right here with you in this fight. I'll be making $7 million or whatever.
You know, he came out there in mom jeans dressed like, you know, George Michael in the Faith video or something.
Well, that's what...
it ain't working. It ain't working. This ain't going to work.
A white T-shirt, a black leather vest, and blue jeans. He looked like anybody showing up for work to pump somebody's septic tank. It was kind of like the Ed Norton look, wasn't it? All he needs is the floppy hat.
You know, I hadn't thought of that. A lot of people compared him to some, like, bootleg Steve Austin or Stone Cold. But Ed Norton works. Yeah, the vest.
Yeah. Hey, Ralphie boy.
Hey, Tony.
He looks like he just climbed up out of a manhole. So again, the big entrance where he walks down and then he jumps off the ramp so that he can shake some hands on the way out. And
what will he say? That whole thing. What will he say? We have no idea what this guy we're giving a live mic to who hasn't been on the show in a couple months will say right now. You know, I hate that shit. I hate it.
That's the thing is, what was he supposed to be going to say? Because we didn't know why he's been gone. That's the whole thing. As Buddy Landell would say, this nothing happening guy walks out just dressed like any fucking body and starts trying to talk, and his opening line was, "How you guys doing tonight?" He thanks Tony Khan for giving him time on television. When's the last time a major star thanked the promoter for giving them time on television? It's your pleasure that I'm on your fucking show. But his whole promo was, I sat at home thinking about what's best for me. I didn't want to be a guy that disappears with no explanation. I'm going to look you in the eye and tell you what I'm going to do. And you know what? I'm Daniel Garcia. I can do what I want to do because I'm one of the best wrestlers in the world. He said that with a straight face. So he's both a humble and braggadocious baby face.
He's not in the top 50. No disrespect, but don't call yourself the best wrestler in the world if you're not even remotely in the conversation.
It's not disrespect to acknowledge reality. And is he a better professional wrestler than you or me are as we sit here right now? Probably. But not as the field goes overall. And the point is, it was another inside promo that talked in circles because, Brian, right as he builds up and says, so I've decided I'm going to stay where the best wrestle in AEW. And people go, well, yay. But
they didn't know he was gone.
They have never said a word on this television program about Daniel Garcia's contract being up or contract being renewed or him staying or going, or made any reference. And apparently, MJF narrowly escaped having to do a job on the pay-per-view for this tin can. When now we see in retrospect, the reason why that Daniel Garcia didn't beat MJF was because his contract was coming up and they didn't know if he was staying. So MJF gets a win, and then this fucking idiot double tombstone pile drives him off the top rope or whatever, and MJF is gone. We haven't seen him yet, but we haven't seen Garcia since then because his contract was coming up and he hadn't signed again. So he couldn't come out and crow about beating MJF, the most important guy in the company, on television. Because, so what the fuck? If you follow our programs and or the social media, you would know that they've been talking about whether he's going to go to the WWE or stay there. Yeah. And I believe I said the WWE, if they made an offer for him, it'd be just to bid Tony up, because what are they going to do with this fucking guy? But the point is, they've never set this up. He's talking to people assuming that they know when it's never been on the television show. And they do that all the time. And then he goes on a tirade that he's a new Daniel Garcia that AEW can build a future on. And I'll carry the company on by. And he's raving delusionally about beating everybody and being the champion and getting over. And I'm afraid that this is a young man that is setting himself up for potential disappointment in the future, is my comment on that. The fuck? You may comment if you like.
They have to grab whatever talent they can. They have to keep whoever they can. Obviously, he feels empowered by the contract, and
he fits the definition of whoever they can.
But you're right. It's something we talked about. And yeah, we have a lot of listeners, but you can't book your show for the podcasts. Why was he doing this promo at all? Why wasn't he just out there? You haven't seen me since I kicked the shit out of MJF. I've been thinking about who I want to kick the shit out of next. Nothing. Instead, it's this drama that wasn't needed on the show.
Or he could have told the story.
An explanation that wasn't needed. Just had to sign the contract and continue on.
He could have told the story instead of talking in circles and assuming that everybody already knew what he was talking about. Yeah, because he can't talk in a straight line.
No, and it just doesn't.
It's a young person that needs to be on local TV, if that or whatever. But the point is, he could have said, "I haven't been here since I beat him." He didn't even remind everybody, "I beat MJF." That didn't come out. You haven't seen me since I beat MJF at whatever pay-per-view. And the reason for that is because my contract was coming up for renewal and I had to make serious life decisions about where I wanted to go. And then just tell everybody what the fuck, instead of the circles and the assuming that everybody is smart and knows. A lot of these people ain't smart or they wouldn't be watching this show. All right. Can we skip Mercedes and Camille with Renee Moxley good?
Yeah, I mean, Renee did the Mercedes intro, which upset Mercedes. And Mercedes had the usual awful Mercedes promo. The usual awful Mercedes promo.
Well, we're going to see more awful Mercedes later on. But and then they showed Garcia, getting back to Garcia for a minute. They showed him walking down the fucking hallway in the back after he's made this big pronouncement. And all the people clapping for him and high-fiving him were jobbers that never get on, including Colt Cabana. His face actually got on television. And then Shapoopy walks up, another baby face, and tells Garcia, or his phone tells Garcia he's glad he's staying in AEW, and apparently they're going to wrestle. So again, two more baby faces are going to wrestle for a championship that I can't even remember which the fuck one it is.
Wait, hold on, neither one of them are champions. That's if Shibata beats Jack Perry.
Oh, that's Shapoopy has to win the title first, and then he'll defend against the Zabada.
That's right.
Oh, Christ on a cracker.
Clearly.
All right. I'm sorry, I'll keep these things straight. I've only got a giant pad of paper, and I've run through all my pins trying to figure out. And you ought to see the Venn diagram and the chart on the wall with the strings and the pins in it.